All right. Shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rachawadash. Giving double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone who taught me this truth. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Peace and salutations to the brethren, the Akim, out there on the highways and byways, pushing this truth with 100% sincerity. And peace and salutations to the few and sincere sisters who believe in this gospel, right? So I want to entitle this lesson, Measure the Time and Hold Fast That Which Thou Hast, right? And I spelled this all wrong in the title, Salakia. Let me change that. There we go. Right? So just reading this morning, just thinking of some topics, man, I want to go into for my video lessons this week, man. Just reading the book of 2nd Esdras. And I believe in 2nd Esdras chapter 8 and 9. Between 2nd Esdras 7 and 8 and 9, when he was interacting with the angel Uriel. And, Esdras was, inquiring about a lot of things. Inquiring about, why is Israel in the condition that it's in? What's going to happen to the wicked of Israel? What's going to happen to the righteous? When is the end of, what is the end times going to look like? And things like that, right? And, the Lord, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, answered Ezra's questions through the archangel Uriel. And, a couple things that was said to Esdras, is things that we are to, take heed to now, right? We have this truth. We have the knowledge, wisdom, understanding of the scriptures, right? Given to us through the Holy Spirit, right? And through the men that the Lord has placed on this earth to give us this truth, right? The elders and apostles of Great Millstone, GMS on down, right? So, we are to hold fast to that which we have and, stay occupied in His truth, occupied in the prophecies, and just doing our best to live a righteous lifestyle until Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai or Yahushai makes His return, right? So, we just got to keep at it, man. Just keep at it. Keep going forward. Keep moving strong, man, because the time is almost up. The time is almost here. And we just got to keep on enduring and, keep running a race because it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. It's not a 100-yard dash, man. It's a marathon, man. We got to, continue until we get to that finish line, man. And we got to endure, right? So let's go here. The Salakia. Book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 9 and verse 1. And it says, He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the earth or visit the world which He made, right? So continue to measure the time, man. What are the measures? The measures are the prophecies, right? The measures are the prophecies, or the prophecies are the measuring tape, so to speak, of the times that we are, of the times that we're in right now. And that's how we know how soon or how far out we are from deliverance and from, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai coming back. Call Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. It's 1:44 p.m. right now. Coming back to, to deliver and redeem His elect, right? And it says, Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, right? And that's what we're seeing. Diverse earthquakes, uproars of the people, coming out, against this devil and this wicked system, and showing that they're not with this place, man. Showing that they're not with this place. They're not with the agenda that these elite have. And, people are looking to do something about it. They're looking to have something done about it, right? And that's what we need to, that's where we come in, right? Because we're prophesying and telling, we're talking to the nation of Israel, our people, right? But we're also prophesying and telling the world that, the Lord is going to come back, and there's going to be a change in the earth. There's going to be a rapid, abrupt change in the earth. But before that comes, man, these devils are going to do their best to, work in their wicked agendas, right? But with that comes things that are going to happen in the earth that we're seeing throughout prophecy, man. And there's much more in prophecy, man. People are becoming more and more cold, less concerned about the lives of other people. Compassion is waning. The compassion of the hearts of the people are waning, as that's prophesied in the scriptures. Earthquakes, wars and rumors of wars, man. We're seeing things about to kick off. And it's also coming out in the movies, man. You got that I just saw the trailer. I've been hearing about the movie, but I just never saw the trailer. And I believe it's out now, so I'll probably want to go see that. The movie ISS, right? And that stands for International Space Station. But, according to the trailer, what I saw, it's about, these, you got some American astronauts and Russian astronauts who are, in the International Space Station together. And while they're in the International Space Station, right below them on Earth, you see complete war breaking out, right? And it looks like to be nuclear war, right? Because in the images that I saw that you'll see in this trailer, man, it looks like the Lake of Fire. You know what I'm saying? It looks just like the Lake of Fire described in Revelation. Let me go ahead and get that. Let's this is Revelation chapter 15, verse 2. And it says, "And I saw as it were a sea of glass mingled with fire, and them that had gotten the victory over the beast, and over his image, and over his mark, and over the number of his name, stand on the sea of glass, having the harps of the Most High," right? Right, looking down at the lake of fire, looking down at Babylon the Great being destroyed by the numerous nuclear warheads that are going to hit Babylon the Great. And it looked exactly like a lake of fire as depicted in the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? So you got these movies that are coming out constantly, going into the prophecies, right? Not saying that these movies are, the people making these movies are prophets or nothing like that. But these movies do line up with prophecy, man. Why? Because these elite, they know what's going to happen. These elite people who are, funding these movies and all of this stuff, they know what's going to happen to Babylon the Great. They know what's going to happen to America. And they know that World War III is going to break out. You know what I'm saying? They know these things. So, and they always push forth their agendas in the movies. Or they send little messages, in the movies where the average person just thinks that it's just a movie, it's just entertainment. But no, when you really look closely, man, these things, a lot of these things that are things that line up with scripture. And, a lot of these things are stuff that's actually happening here on the earth. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that these people are prophets or nothing like that, but they do, on the left-hand side, they do understand what's going to happen, right? So they prophesy on the left-hand side, so to speak, right? So the book of 2nd Ezra chapter 4 and verse 37, it says, by measure hath he measured the times, and by number hath he numbered the times, and he doeth not move nor stir them until the said measure be fulfilled. So again, man, these prophecies in the scriptures, they have their set times. They have their set places in the timeline that the Lord has set forth, you know. And, the Lord is going to do things on his own time. So we can't rush, even though we want this to come as quickly as possible. And in the scriptures that it says, it says pray for a few days, but has it set, so like Yahweh has it set in his own, in his own timeline, how things are going to play out. Right. So all we have to do is really just be patient and continue to prophesy and do what we're supposed to do, right? The book of Sirach. Let me go here, Sirach, chapter 39 and 1, and get this verse. It says, but he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High and is occupied in the meditation thereof will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient and be occupied in prophecies, right? So, giving your line in that Joshua chapter 1 and verse 8, right? We're supposed to meditate on the law day in, day out, right? Day and night. As much as and as frequently as possible. We're supposed to be scriptures. You know what I'm saying? And seeking out the wisdom of the ancient, right? Seeking out how to live in that ancient Eastern way that's set forth and described in the scriptures, right? As much as we possibly can over here in the West, because the West contradicts the way of the ancient East. You know what I'm saying? But we're supposed to seek that out and to that in our lives as much as possible, as much as we possibly can. We all have shortcomings. We're all not perfect, but we're supposed to strive to be perfect and do the best that we can. Right? And it says, and be occupied in prophecies. Right? So we're going to be occupied in the prophecies, that are here in the scriptures. We're going to think about, all right, man, this is going on. All right, where's that in the scriptures? Boom. Revelation 13:16. Wow, we knew this was going to happen. We've been talking about this. You know what I'm saying? Wars and rumors of wars, right? This has been popping off like no other time before, right? Especially talks of World War III and things like that, right? Boom. That's in the scriptures, right? We're just watching, being occupied in the prophecies and meditating on these scriptures, right? Let's go Revelation 2:25. And it says, and he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, Salakia. That's verse 26. Verse 25, but that which ye have already hold fast till I come, right? It's talking about the scriptures, talking about this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, the faith, right? That which we hold fast, that which we have already, we got to hold fast, right? Hold it tight. Keep it close to us until Yahweh Shai comes back. Verse 26, and he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron. As the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father, right? So we got to hold fast, if we keep the faith, endure unto the end, right? The Lord is going to give us the kingdom, right? The kingdom of heaven, right? Which is the kingdom of Israel, where we're going to, share in, or where Yahweh Shai is going to share with us the kingdom. And we're going to have the power over these nations, man. We're going to have power to rule over the world, right? The Lord is going to take the last, which is the nation of Israel, and place us first, right? The position of Jacob and Esau is going to switch. Esau right now is first. He's in first place right now, but Jacob is in last place, right? But that's going to switch around. As the scriptures say, the last shall be first and the first shall be last, right? So, it's all going to switch around, man. It's all going to come back around for, the nation of Israel, man. And Revelation 3 and verse 10. And it says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth, right? So the Lord is going to come. If we keep continuing on in his faith and his truth, being diligent, being sincere, right? Being consistent, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is going to keep us in the hour of temptation. What is the hour of temptation? That's when the charagma comes out. That's when Jacob's trouble. You know what I'm saying? That's when the whole world is going to be tried, right? Especially the nation of Israel. We're going to be tried to see who we serve, right? To see who we're going to remain faithful to. Are we going to give in to Esau and his agenda and serve him? Or are we going to serve the Lord no matter what it may bring, even if it brings death? Even if it brings death, are we going to continue to stay in the word? It says, stay faithful unto death. And the Lord is going to see who all is willing to do that, right? We're supposed to love not our life, right? This life is nothing here, man. This life is nothing but strife, turmoil, stress, captivity, and all of that. You know what I'm saying? So we're supposed to stay faithful unto death, right? Not loving this life, but, being willing to be a sacrifice, if need be, to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and for the agenda and the will of the Most High, right? So with that, man, Lord willing, this was edifying. Giving all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Rahakwadash. Giving double honors to the elders and apostles, that great millstone. Peace and salutations to the whole